Hey everyone, happy Friday. Hope y'all are doing great. Mugs up to yous. I am doing great here. I actually, I keep hearing about this really, really good coffee people keep telling me about. I actually snagged a bottle of it. Um, they got this fancy wax, so we'll see if this stuff is any good or not later tonight, though. A lot smaller than I thought it'd be. Got to admit that, a lot smaller. I can give my review up on that during coffee hour, though. Let's see here. Luna, good to see you. And hold on. This is big here. Birdie Buns, thank you for subscribing to the channel at tier 3. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. Jade, good to see you. A12, good to see you. Oliver, hello. We got some more people slowly coming in here. That's okay. No problems. Whew, we got a lot of fun things to talk about tonight, actually. I know on these I usually try to talk about my research and everything, and someone said, Drake, we're not hearing a lot about new research and stuff. Well, we're at the end of the year. Right now, a good chunk of what I'm doing is tying up the loose ends on the stuff that I'm already doing and trying to make ready for next year's massive workings that are coming up. We got a lot of stuff happening next year. Really looking forward to it. Also, I don't know if y'all realize this. We're about to hit 9K for Working Dragon Mystic subs on this channel. That is amazing, which means we are officially about to start the push for 10K. So myself, I'm probably going to get with the admins at the Discord, and we're going to discuss what we're going to do when we hit that 10K, okay? And we are going to definitely do something special, something, haven't figured that out fully, but I definitely want to do something to give back to the viewers for that. So yeah, we will definitely be doing a giveaway or something to go and coincide with that 10K, because that's a big marker here on the YouTube, they say. So we want to make sure to do that. And I know, at least for me, it's a big deal. Many of you know I did. I was a little surprised when the channel took off. I wasn't sure too many people would take to a guy like me sharing this information. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. So, still working on the tarot class. That is coming. And I have gotten questions if I'm going to talk about tarot more on the channel. Yeah. Once we get the tarot class done and I have the time to actually sit back and do more with tarot, just not filming the class, because it's kind of like if you work at a restaurant, the last place you want to eat is that restaurant. So after working on the class, I usually don't want to film videos around tarot. But you're right, that is oddly a spot that the channel's lacking in. And someone actually asked if I would review tarot decks. Give my thoughts, opinions on the artwork and stuff. Actually, I think that's a great idea. I know a lot of people love to see tarot decks before they purchase them, and they like to get an opinion on them. So yeah, I think if nothing else, in the new year we may start seeing more tarot style videos, or at least tarot deck reviews, those kinds of things. I have gotten a lot of requests to review certain books. My goodness, you all have just been spamming me with the books to read. Whew. Truth be told, I am doing a lot of reading and brushing up on some information for the Norse pathworking I'm doing. So I'll probably be recommending some Norse books as we go forward. But I do actually have a list compiled of viewer books on different topics that I have already gotten my hands on, so that I can get those into my reading list and get to work on those, going over them and reviewing them, so that I can actually give you guys an opinion on it. Because many of you know I don't like to give an opinion on a book unless I read it and that kind of thing. And preferably actually tinkered with, if it has spell work or rituals in it, I want to tinker with those before I comment on them also. So, all that stuff, you guys definitely got me busy, no doubts there. Um, let's see, what else? Oh, do remember, if you do want to support the channel, we do have the channel memberships, where each of the tiers do have different rewards. They allow you to use some of these emojis over here that you see Luna and them using. In fact, I believe Luna did the art for a lot of our emojis. Thank you very much, Luna. We appreciate that. And tier 2 and tier 3 are both included in a general prosperity and well-being spell working that I do for all the channel members every month. And tier 3 actually gets the ability to request custom spell work to really hyper focus on kind of an issue they're dealing with every month as well, which generally that kind of spell working runs at about $50 if I was to do it for a client. So heck of a value there. If you guys are interested in supporting, we do appreciate your support. So I'm a big believer in giving back. So that's what we try to do there. And we also do try to do about bi-weekly to once a month a live stream that's members only for tier 2 and 3. So just a heads up there. Someone asked, will we do anything particularly special for Yule? I don't know. Last year we had a stream that was near Yule, and the turnout for that stream just boggled my mind. The amount of people who showed up to spend that time with us. It was amazing. You guys were great. So I will consider it. We do have a little bit of time coming up. Obviously, it's not even Turkey Day yet. But we will definitely do some thinking on that. And let's get some hellos in here. Lolo, good to see you. Wildfire, welcome back. Ellie Knight, hey, good to see you. Pyrwin, hey, man, been a while. And thank you very much. It's so great to see viewers when they come back and pop in. Also, before I forget, if you are here, make sure you give us the thumbs up. It does let YouTube know you like the work we're doing. They tend to show the streams to more people. Puts it out there in the algorithm. The algorithm seems to like those likes. It sounds like there's a little too many likes in that sentence, but oh well. It's Friday night. It's been a long week. I think I'm allowed to mess that up a little bit. So, big thing that I do have coming up. I dropped this in the Discord earlier, but I wanted to talk about it here also, and we'll probably talk about it on Coffee Hour too. In fact, we'll probably mention this a few times going in through Yule. I am going to start Working Dragon Mystic's largest group challenge ever at the new year. Now, some of you have seen me post things at the new year that's new year, new me, bullcrap. I'll be the same grumpy old guy I am all the time. And that's true. That is true. And a large part of that is, I honestly believe a lot of people go into the new years with this new year, new me, but they don't have any conviction or commitment to what they're doing. And it gets a little wonky. However, I am actually wanting to start a group project that can be magically inclined, because we talk so much about self-mastery and discipline and improvement and bettering ourselves here, because those are really, really big things to a practitioner and a magician. And we all have so very drastically different things we need to work on. And many of you know I've been doing a lot of things. I've recently started a new workout regimen, and I've been doing really good at it. It's kicking my tail, but I'm loving it. And that got me to thinking on it. And I thought to myself, why not actually do something to try and really help motivate people? So here's my thoughts. We are going to create in the Discord a 6-month challenge only. So you guys can sign up to join in on this fun section of the Discord. If you join the Discord, you let us know you're joining the challenge. We'll get you into that group. We'll put a notation. You let us know what your goal is. We will make a notation of this goal. And we are going to have a chat room where we can all chat and talk about how we're doing, our setbacks, our successes, all those things. We're going to share information and ideals on spell workings that can help us to reach this goal. And myself and the admin, because obviously they're going to be helping, give advice on spell work and motivation too. Toward the end of that 6 months, we are going to be giving out several prizes. Okay, there's going to be a huge giveaway for the participants who actually participate, mind you. If you sign up and you don't participate, your name won't go in there. But if you sign up and you participate, everyone who signs up and participates goes into a drawing. We will be giving out tapestries. We'll be giving out dragon artwork. We'll be giving out coffee cups. We will be giving out T-shirts, different things like that, because this is going to be a big deal. But we will give out several different prizes, whether it be, there will be a drawing for everybody. And then we'll give out a first, second, third place prize to the individuals who not only participated, but, we saw, I won't say the greatest gains, we'll say the most noticeable personal development. Because we're not just going for gains here. We're actually going for mastery and development. You know what I mean? So we're really wanting to try and put a fire under the progress of us. Now, different people will have different things. So let's say you want to sign up for, say, Dragon Magic 101 or the meditation class, and your goal for that 6 months is to super focus on those and to work through those and try not to miss a day and build through those. Well, if that's what your goal is, by all means, do it. I know a lot of people is going to jump straight to the New Year weight loss. Doesn't have to be. That's not what we're talking about. It can be magical goals and stuff like that. In fact, I would encourage it. Now, here's the fun part. Drake here is going to be in this. I'm not in the drawings. I get no prizes, but I will be in this. Many of you all know I have been working on getting back in shape and whatnot. I am going to set myself a really, really, really big goal. Jade, our very own Jade the clock thrower, which, by the way, Luna did some art for the clock throwing thing. That is totally going to be on a coffee cup soon. But our very own Jade the clock thrower was talking to me about my workout regimen and some of the things I've been doing, eating wise and whatnot, and the progress I've made, and of course the complications that the holidays bring me. And she asked what my long-term goal was, and I told her, I know I'm crazy, but I am actually going to set my 6-month goal next year for my long-term fitness goal. Yeah. That means I got to get back down to what is my old fight weight. Okay? Now, for those who might not know this, I'm a big old boy no matter what. I'm 6'2". I have a very dense bone structure, so my old fight weight was 250. That's massive from where I'm at right now. And I would say it's probably going to be further after the holidays. We all know how holidays go, right? But that is going to be my goal, and you all get to hold me accountable just as I get to help motivate you all in your all's goal, okay? Back to your prior shape. Darn it. I have to behave. Oh, Luna, you know we love you. We know you love. It wouldn't be you if you weren't causing a little bit of chaos and shenanigans and misbehaving the way you do. So yeah, that is going to be something that I'm really hoping to get going. In fact, I'm hoping to get me and the admin to have that set up this weekend to be able to set that section of the Discord up. Now, this will have to go through the Discord and everything so that we can track it and keep it all in one place. But I will also be talking about it some here. So if for some reason you can't get into the Discord or whatnot, you could still participate in it. And I would encourage you to chat with us, in the comments about your goals. And I will do the best I can to keep going, or join us here in the live chat and tell us how you're doing with the project. But we are going to definitely build up that motivational community where we can share ideals, magic, meditations, and everything to help push us to those goals, whatever that goal may be. This is hands down going to be the biggest single challenge project the Working Dragon Mystic community has done. And here's the weird thing. Normally, when somebody tells me we got a project like this getting ready to take place, I'm usually the first one to sigh and put my head down and think, oh, Lord, this is going to be a lot of work. Though, yes, as an individual, our individual goals will be work. Hey, Peachy! Glad you could join us. The thing is, when it comes to this community, you guys amaze me at your ability to do the work and achieve your goals. And because of that, this is something I'm actually excited about. There was no, oh dear God, what am I getting into on this? I'm actually excited about this ideal. So it will be set up. It will be we'll be accepting signups. I'm hoping to be able to tell y'all to start jumping into Discord and messaging myself and the admin so that we can get your goals listed and get you added into the challenge section, because I think all of us are going to kick a lot of ass next year in reaching those goals. Okay? Let's see if I missed anything here while I was rambling on about that. Let's see. Happy Friday. Corey, hey, good evening to you. Oliver, if someone wins and they don't live in the U.S., is that going to be a problem? We have some items in the shop that are international and some that are not. So if you win a particular item and that item does not ship internationally, Oliver, I will contact you and give you a list of all the items that are international and let you pick from that. How's that sound? Because, yeah, that would be something that we've ran into a time or two, not too often. And some of the things may just be like a coupon or something for one of the stores or a class. But if you are international and you win, we will find a way to reward you. Okay. Many of you know I actually have some of the Working Dragon Mystic coffee cups that were misprinted. So there's only 2 of these particular style cups in existence. Someone actually joked about me autographing those and giving those away one time. I may hang on to those for a situation like that, or something. We may do another giveaway or something. I may hang on to them for the 10K. But Oliver, if you win and you take part in this challenge, I will find a way to reward you. Okay, I will make it my personal mission to find a way to reward you all. Because if you do the work, you deserve the reward. Okay. Great question. Good question. That way we can just get that out there. See, I didn't think about that. That's why I got you guys here to help me. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. And Angela, good to see you as well. So let's see. There's that. Hey, DeVault, been a while. Good to see you as well. All right. Got some people drifting in here. That's nice. That's nice. And for those who have messaged me this week, sweetly, by the way, worried about my cough. Um, it's getting better. Um, where I live, if the weather gets weird, it goes high, it goes low, it goes high, it goes low, it goes high, it goes low. And when the weather does that, I just get a cold, and the drainage gives me a cough, and it's a pain. You know how that stuff goes. Um, but it is getting much better, and my head's starting to clear. Of course, that either means, hey, we're through it, or the weather's going to lose its damn mind again, and rinse and repeat, as it were. But I do appreciate your all's considerations. That was sweet of you. Thank you. Any specific topic tonight? Not really. Tonight we're really rambling on self improvement. That's one of the reasons we was talking about. We're going to start the largest challenge in Working Dragon Mystic history. We're going to do a 6-month self improvement, self mastery challenge at the beginning of the year. We actually just got done talking about all that. So if you get a chance, go back and watch the first of it. But we're going to be setting up the challenge in Discord, where we're going to actually have a community. We're going to have a chat room. I'm even going to set up a voice chat, so on regular intervals we can get in there and voice chat together. Even for those who want, you're not required to voice chat if you don't want to motivate each other and to help each other in finding ways to reach our goals. So, Jamie, in Louisiana, humidity shifts up and down so much. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay. And well, I guess one of the topics, not only self improvement and self mastery going into the new year, but also using this particular time of year to wrap up and tie up loose ends as you close out the year. But yeah, if y'all got questions, I think that's the big things I had to say. So if y'all got questions, let's have them. I love your questions. Let's see here. What's the What's the difference between meditation and trance? You talk about them as if they're different, but others talk about them as if they're both the same thing. Good question, Devault. The answer is yes to both of those. So here's the thing. Meditation and trance are considered two different states based on the brainwave activity at the depth of the meditation. So, technically speaking, trance is a meditation, but it's a much, much, much deeper meditation where certain phenomena and brainwaves take place that do not take place in basic meditation. And there's things you can do in what's referred to as the trance state that you can't accomplish in a meditative state. So, because of that dividing line in the how deep of a meditation you're in and the effects of the brainwaves, the two are referred to in separate states. Even though technically trance is a form of meditation, you just got to cross that line to get into it. And for a lot of people, crossing that line can be really, really hard because as you cross that line, it feels like you're just falling. Anyone who's ever been just chilling on the couch sleeping and you get that sudden falling feeling and you're that's literally what trance, as you transition into it, will feel like. And the problem with that is it starts you, and that brings your attention back, which yanks you back away from the trance state. And heck, half the time it jerks you out of meditation. So, because of that, a lot of people do refer to them differently because they are two different states, even though they're the same practice. Does that make sense, Devault? Let's see. I have a question for anyone. How do you find your motivation to make changes? I've had a hard time finding motivation and would love to hear what motivates everyone. That's actually a good question. And that's actually something that we should probably all think about, especially coming into the new year with this challenge coming up. For me, I really look at what do I want in the long term? What's my long-term goals and what do I really and truly want? Because there's a lot of things I would like to do, but I'm not really motivated to do them just because in the long-term plan, they're not that important to me. However, Many of you know I've spent quite a while actually healing my body from being stupid. Let's just call it what it is. And I'm now at a point where my energy levels are up. I am officially working out daily again, and I am feeling amazing. Now, am I anywhere near my goal of being back down to my fight weight? No. That's fine though, because I have made improvements in the long term. And honestly, the fight weight is just a numeric kind of goal there. My ultimate goal is to improve my overall health so that I will be around to bug and annoy the world as long as humanly possible. And to teach and be around here to make these videos and hopefully supply you all with a good laugh occasionally with my southernisms that I occasionally ramble on about. But also to make sure that I'm here as long as humanly possible for my daughters and my wife. Um, those really are my motivations for that. Because I'll be honest, the food's good, but I don't get to eat a lot of things that I would like to eat. And a lot of the foods I absolutely love, I eat them. My joints just hurt. They just hurt people. Um, and I'm stupid and stubborn enough that if I didn't have the motivation of them, I'd probably still eat the food. Um, but when it comes to my practice is motivated by curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. That is my motivation. If I get a nugget of something, and I start looking it up, I just go down that rabbit hole so badly. Um, and I just hyper focus on it and go all in on it until I have plenty of information on it, and then I can move to something else. Those are the things that tend to be my biggest motivators. Let's see what we got here. Villa used to have 4 seasons, ended about a decade ago. Now it's Florida. Oh, I know where I'm at in Virginia. There's not 4 seasons. I know over near the mountains they still got it, but yeah, where I'm at they don't. Let's see. And you can always do spell work actually to help you with your motivations. You really can. Um, Actually, that'd be a good video to try and get out before the new year is a motivation spell. I'm gonna put that on the list. Okay. I'm dealing with chronic mental illness, so motivation is hard to find and hard to sustain. Yes, it is, Corey. I know a lot of people who are dealing with that. Um, in fact, actually, I'm not. I'm weirdly one of those people that's people think I'm self motivated. I'm not. I could sit down, whether it be in the woods or in my living room, and as long as my mind is active, I'm okay. But if I got nothing to do, there's a problem. But the thing is, when it comes to things I need to do, I got like no motivation. Um, True story. When I first got married, because I was working and everything, even though I needed to do dishes, I just let them pile up more and 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 more. Now, y'all know I might like coffee a little bit and tend to drink it all the time. So I actually came home from work one day after pulling a 18, 20-hour shift, and I made coffee. And then I went to get a coffee cup, only to find out there was no cups clean. Now, any normal human being at this point is going to wash themselves a coffee cup and maybe do a few dishes in the process. Not me. No. I just got the coffee pot, took the little top off, sat down. So when my wife comes in, she sees me in just my boxers. I actually still had my hat on for some reason. I don't know about that. And I'm just drinking out of a coffee pot. Like what? Made complete sense to me. Sadly, I think she has a picture of that. But motivation's one of those things. People think when you're motivated, you're just motivated and you keep going and keep going. You have your off days. The big thing, Corey, is every day get up and make the decision to do something. And try to make that decision, making that decision into a habit. That's what I had to do. It kind of drives my wife a little crazy now because if I don't do something the moment I think about it, I won't do it. I lose all motivation. And no, that picture is not going to be new merch, Luna. And it's hard. It is. It's hard because I find myself doing it, especially when my wife is away on deployments or something, because y'all know she serves in the military. It's so easy for me to get up and just let so many of the other things around the house or whatnot go because I'm the only one here. So other than my work and research, I don't really have to pay attention much. Not a good thing to do. Not a good thing. And it's okay. It's okay to forget. It's okay to have a day where you don't do nothing. In fact, I would tell most people they should. They should take a day and do nothing. Nothing. Or at least take a day where all you do is what you enjoy. Now, if that's lay in bed and eat Oreos, lay in bed and eat Oreos. If that's sit and binge watch your favorite Netflix or YouTube streamer, do that. Because those days of doing nothing are important. They are really good for us. And they're rewarding for the rest of the week when we get up and we make those decisions to do those things like the dishes and all the things we don't really want to do. Let's be honest. I don't know one person in my entire life that has ever gotten excited over the concept of doing dishes. Ever. Or vacuuming or any of these other things. So I say once or twice a week, reward yourself with a day of just relax, just have fun. Let's see. Angela, get caught up on some of these. I'm behind here. Sorry. I got to ranting. Good thing this is called research and ramblings, right? I got to rambling, not ranting. Let's see. Angela, we'd miss you if anything happened to you. Oh, that's sweet. I'd miss you all too, honestly. I really look forward to these streams. I love doing this channel and sharing this information. A12. Jamie. At a time. It is amazing to watch you all helping each other. Like, freaking mugs up to y'all. You guys are amazing. Love it. See, this is another reason I'm not worried about this whole project this at the first of the year. You guys are a supportive crew. You guys are amazing. I love it. May you explain movement meditation? Does that mean I can walk around with my eyes open and do evocations at the same time if I wanted to? Evocation and meditation are two different things, Devolt. Technically, if you're practiced and studied and skilled enough at evocation, eventually you could do evocation with your eyes open. And even once the evocation's done, be able to move around a bit. And even do not full evocation, but mild evocations while moving around. But movement meditation is not evocation. Movement meditation is meditation. You're just meditating. And you're doing the meditation while moving around. Usually it's something like working out A lot of people like Tai Chi. I know a lot of martial artists do their katas and practice their movements while doing it. I utilize movement meditation when I go for walks, but primarily when I'm cleaning, because if y'all haven't figured out from this stream already, I hate cleaning. So I love to be able to zone out, meditate, and chill while I go through the motions of cleaning. I know how to do dishes. I know how to vacuum. I don't really need to be fully aware of what I'm doing. Um, so movement meditation is that relaxive meditative state um, where you're essentially just meditating. You're not going to those next levels and doing like evocations or invocations and stuff like that while doing it. That is it differs. It does drastically differ there. Evocation takes a lot more focus, a lot more being in the moment. And if you're not focused, it can go sideways. Not because the entity itself will get out of control, but the energy could affect you if you're not focused on it. And then maintaining the connection and getting the work. Well, honestly, inviting a friend over and ignoring them while you do something else is a little rude, which is exactly what evocation is. You're essentially inviting someone over. So you got to remember your hospitality on that one. Don't want to be rude. Hope that helps a little. Corey, thank you, Drake. No problem. No problem. Believe me, motivation's a hard one. I get that. I would love to see. Y'all do not want to see me without a shirt in my boxers. Believe me, you don't. Um, yeah, you just don't. If she does indeed have that picture, if it's possible to edit it so it's not too embarrassing, like, because I think she's got me like this. So it'd be possible to like get my shoulders here and my old, because that hat, I think I still have that hat. It is an old weathered brown hat. Man, I took that thing on so many camping trips and everything. It's a similar style to the other leather hat you guys see me wear. It's just weathered and dark brown. Oliver, I love doing the dishes. Really? Wow. I honestly don't know. Man, that. You are the first one, Oliver. If that is true, you are hands down the first one. Well, Angela, do your best to try and phrase it. If and I'll ask some questions about it if I need to try and get it phrased up. Or if it's one of those questions that's a little bit above the PG-ish rating we got to keep here on YouTube, do feel free to message it to me in my direct messages on Discord. Okay? Because if that's the case, I'd be happy to help you with it there. See, Lolo says Earth is moving more and more into the fourth dimension. Speeds more influence over us. Actually, Lolo, there is no actual proof the Earth is moving more and more into the fourth dimension. There's none. Not energetically, not by the magnetic poles. I mean, there's a lot of people who are selling a lot of metaphysical books. And many of them even want to quote it's based on actual sciences. None of it is. As to fourth dimensional beings, does it give those beings more influence over us? No. Here's the simple fact: free will is free will is free will. Entities across the multiverse can affect us in the same regardless of their location or the location of the rock we're on. And that's all. We are on a rock. We are who we are. Our influence on them and their influence on us is the same regardless of time or placement. And free will is hands down one of the most powerful forces in the multiverse. And that's why it's really not a good idea to screw with it. So, even if we take a leap of faith, which y'all know I'm not a faith guy, and go with the fact that people state that it is moving over there with, again, no evidence, um, it still wouldn't affect the influence that any of those entities have on us. So, that so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see, Luna, we can always edit it like the Little Mermaid. I mean, what? Luna? Oh, dear God. That's an image I did not need in my own head, and I don't think anyone here needed that image either. Well, it's weird. YouTube kind of has this thing where um, it's kind of like somewhere between 17, but not quite up into the 18 plus category. So it's not really PG or it's not even PG 13. So because they go way past those, but then they let you get right up against that, and then they're like, stop. Um, so there's, like that's the reason we don't talk about drugs or sex magic and stuff like that in these public forums. Though those are topics that are easier to talk about in the members only live streams. That's one of the reasons the live streams there are so handy because those are not public streams. Those are very private streams or conversations. We're even looking at potentially using Discord's voice chat to have more of these conversations with the YouTube and Patreon members. So those are private forums where those conversations, those topics on magic and stuff can be had. Um, so there's just, it depends on the question. Some of these I've been able to answer pretty well. It's to do with Dragon Man. Well, that one I should be able to do. What does it mean if you start to dream about the rulers? I'm still in the process of finding my guardian and my co-magician. I dreamt about the ruler of Earth. Let's see. Usually, if you start dreaming about the rulers, all that really means is that you generally it means you're doing a pretty good job. And if you like, let's say you're working on Dragon Magic 101, based on the general synopsis here, you could either be following the videos here or you could be following the course. But let's say you're taking Dragon Magic 101, which is the class offered at the online school. Terra Fauna is actually the very first ruler within that path working that you're going to work with after you finish working with your guardian and your co-magician and getting to know them and learning some of the basic rituals and stuff like that. So it is very likely that Terra Fauna is actually looking forward to working with you. And that's a pretty cool thing, in my opinion. And if you are wanting to go deeper into Dragon Magic, I do highly recommend the course. I know a lot of people hear about course, they're like, I ain't got $300 or whatnot. No, none of my courses at the school are any of that. Every course at that school is lifetime access. You completely rewatch all the material, and we keep them affordable. Like what you would spend for you and someone else to go to McDonald's. We're talking like $30. Um, I still can't believe McDonald's is that expensive these days. But so yeah, heck, I know people who spend more than that at Starbucks every week. Ooh, but yeah, different strokes for different folks. Every class at that school, as long as I'm alive and kicking, those courses will be affordable. I love free will. I also hate it. Yeah, free will is kind of a double-edged sword. I'll admit, because free will comes with responsibility. I'm not a big fan of responsibility, but I love free will. But I will take responsibility any day before I give up my free will. Luna, I needed that image. Like, it's the second best thing from this stream. The best is when Drake told me his personal mission would be to reward me if I win the contest. Uh, I have mixed feelings on this comment, Oliver. Because on one hand, I love what you think the best thing from this stream is. The second best thing, picturing me as a fat redneck mermaid. Oh, man. Gotta admit, it is funny, but I didn't need that image in my head. At least y'all got a good laugh out of it. That's what matters. This stream is gold. Any update on the Fae path working? Well, we have hit a few bumps in the road on the Fae path working. I have been working with the Winter Fae and still am. We are going to get that round down. I do not know. I have to, once I finish it, I'll have to look through my notes, if that makes sense. To see if the notes are complete enough to begin the filming. I may have to do a second round of it. So I have no release date on that yet. Is that Alexis? I think it's Alexis. I do apologize. But it is still coming. And I'm actually looking forward to getting it published. Of all your videos, I've tried the meditation techniques. I like them very much. They're very helpful. Angela, I'm glad you are finding them helpful. Yeah, no, take your time. Take your time. Definitely take all the time you need. All this talking and laughing is getting my throat dried out. Let's see here what we got. Let's see. Corey, I said it before. I'll say it again. Thank you for making your courses affordable. Oh, no problem. That, I'll be honest with you. When people suggested I take my classes and find a way to move them online, that was one of the things, because I want this information to be available. So the courses help pay for the website and all that stuff and the maintenance, those kinds of things. Because my question was, if I truly, genuinely believe in the magic I'm doing and that I can prosper with the magic I'm doing, and I'm telling you, this magic can help you prosper. Well, if you need magic to prosper, you're not going to have $300 or however God much people are charging for these courses to get with. And then they're like, well, you got to take a leap of faith. Screw that. We ain't doing a leap of faith. Make it affordable. And I will stick to my guns till the day I die on that. I will keep those affordable. Let's see. Can the mods link the courses, please, for everyone else? Oh, well, I'm sure. Oh, Jade already got me. Thanks, Jade. You're a sweetie. Let's see. I put you down for 5 p.m. my time, West Coast. Yeah, we're 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 4 p.m. your time, I think. Pretty sure. It's a 3-hour difference, I think. But hey, look at the bright side. We do have you can replay this and get all the jokes and the silliness and all the information that we've been sharing. So that's a good thing. And we'll be back on Sunday too. We got Magical Coffee Hour on Sunday, so be sure to set it to the 4 this time. And hey, you made it. We still got 10 minutes before Jade starts throwing clocks at me. Let's see, Olivia, thank you so much, Drake, and everybody else in here for a lovely way to end the day today. I've had so much amazing day, and this stream has just made it perfect. Oh, Oliver, that was amazing. I love that. Thank you. I am looking so much forward to the contest. Oliver, I will get that set up because, like I said, this is going to be our biggest challenge that Working Dragon Mystic is going to do. I'm taking part in it. I'm looking forward to so many of you all hopefully taking part in it so we can motivate each other and help each other. And for those who don't know, little sneak peek at the challenge I've thrown before me. My old fight weight was 250. Okay. What I refer to as my hell no number was 300 pounds. Due to injuries, due to lockdown weight, we'll call it that, I slipped past my hell no number. Now, I don't foresee me getting below my hell no number by January due to holidays. So for me to go from my hell no number of 300 to 250 in just 6 months with working out, eating better, stuff like that's a huge personal challenge. But I have no doubts that I can make amazing progress in that 6 month period if I apply myself and my magic to it. So you guys will be right along that journey with me. I may even do a few videos posting about how it's going, talking about the challenge, seeing if we can get people to join in with us. So yeah, I look forward to seeing how all of us do on whatever our personal challenge is. So the reason I'm bringing it up now, I know somebody out there is like, Greg, why the crap are you talking about this now? The reason I'm talking about now is so you can start thinking, what is it you're dedicating that 6 months to? Okay, you know what I mean? Think about it. And yes, there will be prizes at the finish line. Unfortunately, they won't let me mail y'all margaritas, otherwise we'd have margaritas at the finish line. That's the way I like it. I always told people, I ain't running no races, I ain't running no marathons unless there's a clown with a knife chasing me and margaritas at the finish line. But we will have prizes. Let's see here. How will Mark Sunday? Please do. Violet Star, please do. We'd love to have you in the whole stream laughing at. Hearing the jokes, goofing off, watching Luna make fun of me, giving me nightmares. Good times. We got a good community here. Great people. You can do it. We would love updates. I will be doing, I'm sure I'll be talking about the challenge next year as I move through it, anyways, in the live streams, but I may actually do. You remember how I was doing some of the vlogs for like the eating research kind of thing? I may do a few vlogs on it as well. And if the people who participate in it would like or are okay with it, I would even like to perhaps give some shout outs on progress, gains, and accomplishments during those 6 months in some of those vlogs and the like, because I think that'd be pretty cool too. I actually really look forward to seeing your all's gains. I really do. One of the things I've enjoyed about doing what I'm doing these last few years is watching you all grow and progress. Many of you in the Discord, and probably you've seen him in here. Uber Pudis is a member of the channel. He's worked really, really hard. He's hit a lot of roadblocks, but he's overcome them one at a time. And the amount of progress metaphysically and in his personal life he has made is amazing. And that's just one of example of so many of you who I've personally got to watch progress and grow. And it's freaking amazing. I'm so proud of y'all. Let's say, Jamie, for anyone who is capable of it, jump rope is the best calorie burner. way better than running or walking. But that I said it, you're capable. Not good for bad knees. Yeah, I got both bad knees and bad back. Like y'all know, I've had a harsh run of luck. So yeah, my knees and back not the best, but we did definitely. My joints are repairing. Um, it's actually been interesting since I've switched to carnivore to see how much my joints are repairing. Um, Now that said, I don't know that I want to risk trying to jump rope again, but I got to admit, I'm actually curious where, since it's a 6 month challenge, that's June. So I'm actually fascinated to see where I'll be June, at the end of June of next year. I am. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And yes, I do plan to share my progress. I don't expect everyone to let me share their progress, but I will at least be sharing my progress with you. And I hope many of you all will join me for this particular 6 month challenge. And we can walk this walk together. So I can always do fan art. Oh, Lord, Luna. She's done fan art plenty of times in the past. Yeah, Corey, what we're going to be doing with this challenge is we're going to set it up in the Discord. You can find the Discord link in the About section if you already haven't joined the Discord. Just click where it says Discord. It should shoot you in to sign up for the Discord. And we will actually be setting up a section specifically for this 6 month challenge where we can actually talk and communicate. And anyone who's only the people participating in the challenge will have access to that. So we can keep some semblance of privacy and whatnot. And we can track the progress of those who are actively participating. And those who actively participate, like I said, will be put into a drawing because at the end of that 6 months, we giving away prizes. Who knows? I may lose my mind and give away midterm prizes. I've done crazier things in the past. But yeah, it's definitely something you can join in on, take part in. Uh, Kind of an interesting little, I don't know if you'd call that a community builder or not, but I think it'll be a great thing that the community will help each other out on. I really do. Well, yeah, it is kind of fitness based. My main focus is on my overall health. Um, but at the same time, let's be honest, getting your weight down also just makes it easier for you to stay healthy. So, but yeah, it's fitness based. And I'll be honest, there's part of me, I'm getting older, don't like to admit it. It's weird being the same age as old people because I'm not old. But yeah, I remember sparring with my son-in-law. He almost got a lucky hit. Didn't like that. Gotta get back in shape. So yeah, and it doesn't have to be physical. You know, if it's magical, you want to do a path working, you want to work on your meditations, whatever your goal is, um, join us. We'll help you. In fact, I plan on utilizing spell work to help me with this 6 month challenge. Um, and I will be sharing the spell working I'm doing with you all as well, in case you all want to modify it for your own specific uses. Uh, Alexis, I'm not calling it New Year's resolution. I find people just drop those to the side. This is about self improvement in general and bettering oneself. This is really a focus on self mastery and self improvement. We're just starting it at the new year because it's easy to count. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the calendar, nice and easy. So yeah, for all those of you who are interested, by all means, just work your way on over to the Discord. Again, you go to the About section of the channel. You'll see where it says Discord. You click that. Um, it'll take you straight into the Working Dragon Mystic Discord server. And as soon as we get this set up, we'll let y'all know. We'll announce it on the Discord. We'll be announcing it here again. And the admin will give you the tags and everything that allows you into the uh, Self Mastery and Improvement Challenge section of the Discord. So, yeah. And that way, if you're participating in there and everyone who's in that Discord list, those are the names that'll be going into that drawing. And I look forward to giving out some prizes. Got to give out some prizes. And Jade's throwing clocks at me again. There we go. See, I told you it wouldn't be long before she started throwing clocks at me. Yeah, we have the Discord server. We just don't have the particular challenge section of it. So if you go to the About section, Cody, of the YouTube channel here, there's a link that says Discord. You click that, it'll pop you straight into the server. We got all kinds of shenanigans go on over there all the time. We have different conversations and chats in there. We got a place where you can share some of your fan art if you want, or magical images, or we got a pretty supportive community going over there now. It's been amazing. We've only had a few. Every place online gets that individual occasionally, but we've only had a few of those in the. Wow, it's been 2 years now. It's a very supportive community. So yeah, I've been told I should probably mention it more. Apparently, I'm not good at talking about myself and Working Dragon Mystic enough. But yeah, we do have it. It is already there. Um, Pop over. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes we get into these really deep philosophical chats, sometimes magical chats, sometimes we just talking about the weather. But it's a pretty supportive and helpful community. And I personally have to give a shout out to the admin because they volunteer their time and their patience to help with that server. They make it absolutely possible. And Lord knows I'm not the easiest person to deal with on a daily basis just because either A, I'm goofy and you just don't know what the hell I'm going to say. Or this time of year, I don't know if y'all know this, I'm not a holidays guy. I'm an old Grinch. I get a little grumpy, and the admin are like, Drake, behave. So they keep me in line too. Um, so if you do join, give them a big shout out for all the work they do. Lord knows I'm not an easy person to put up with, like I said, but they do make it possible to keep that Discord up and running. It's amazing. They do a great job. All right, everyone, before I get another clock thrown at me, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here and probably go grab dinner. I may check in on the admin because if I'm not mistaken, I didn't tell them they're going to be helping me do this. They're just going to be like surprised watching this. You all have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Put some thought into what you're going to be doing. And I will see you all Sunday for Magical Coffee Hour. All right. Take care. Mugs up. Good night.